Before the video starts, I want to say that it cost me very much courage to make advanced tutorials. I always thought someone is going to say, I am the one who came up with this. I am the one who found out how to do this. But you know what? Forget about that. I believe everyone who saw this will remember. The Queen of Garry's mod. Hey everyone. My name is Caesariza and welcome to another video. Today we are going to learn how to create chain reactions in Pac3. I hope you are very excited about this. Also, if you know a good hobby voice actress for like anime and stuff, please send me a link of her, so I can maybe have a natural voice in my future videos. For everyone who is new to my channel, yes, I am mute. And no, you don't need to be sorry. I was born like that, and you can't miss something you never had. Most people know me as Silencia. It's a term for the girl of silence. Alright guys, let's get started. If you follow my tutorials step by step, you will be able to do stuff like this. The timestamp is actually from the Dishonored ability add-on, but I'm going to show you the version without it. We will start from scratch. So let's begin. We start with creating our skill. Therefore let's create a group called whatever you want it to be. Then we must choose a weapon that will be needed to be able to use skills in general. I will use the crowbar just for this example. Next, copy it to clipboard. Now we need to create a weapon class event. Paste the crowbar into the find section, and invert it. I won't invert it right now so I can still see what I am doing. Now we will create the group for our skill, and if you saw my cooldown tutorial, we will also set up our skill buttons and cooldown base now. Don't worry. Just because I've already made a tutorial about that, doesn't mean I will skip this part. Man, recording these text-to-speech lines is really exhausting. Now we need to add a command event to the skill group. Think carefully about the event name, because you will use it many times. The time you will set here is actually the cast time of your skill. I will type in 12 seconds. Because this is how long the animation plays that I will use. Next we will add a jiggle. We will set the speed to 0, and tick the stay on ground option, and the reset on hide option. This basically tells the jiggle to stay in the spawn position. Now I will add the model with the animation that I want to use. I will also make it invisible because I want to use the Vindictus Dark Knight model. They both have the same skeleton, so I can just easily bone merge them. Now I will add the animation. The Vindictus animations are sometimes a little bit fast in Pac3. For this animation I will set the play rate to 0.015. As you can imagine, we need to get your outfit invisible for the amount of your cast time, so it looks like you transform. Therefore we create a group for all your attached stuff. Then add a command event with the same time and name of your skill and put your character model and everything he wears in there. I press the hide button so we can work on effects now. Just play around and add some effects you like. I use the effects of Aratorias. Now let's set up our skill button and cooldown. We will need a button event, a command, and a command event. Type in whatever key you want to use for your skill. Now for the command, type in Pac_event, and the name of your skill event. Add your command event and type your skill name into the find section and the amount of time you wish for your cooldown. Do not invert this event. I forgot to record this, but now we added a projectile to our skill group. You also don't have to put it into an extra model, but it's a habit of me. We want to make AoE damage for this skill, so remove the bone and get it a bit away from you. Also let it look on the floor. Set the speed to 10. And the damage radius and attract radius to 1000. Set the mass to 1 and tick remove on collide. And also tick physical. Set the damage to whatever you want. Also I suggest to use slash as damage type because it works on almost every NPC. Some VJ NPCs have resistance to certain damage types. Also set a delay to your projectile, if you want it to start damaging when the character does a certain movement. So now that we've set everything up so far, it's time for a little test. I will just press 4 now and see what happens. It worked. And now that we have the perfect match delay time, we can add more effects, sounds, and shakes. In order to add an explosion effect now, we need to add an extra model. Make it invisible, add the effect that you want, and add a command event with the skill name and the same time your projectile starts damaging. If you want the explosion effect to play just for a second, here is the trick. In my case it's a delay of 8 seconds. I'll add 2 command events with the skill name to the extra model, the first with 9 seconds and the second with 8 seconds. Now I will add another model I can attach the effect to. And after that I will invert the first event. This tells your skill to play an explosion after 8 seconds for 1 second. I also added a shake with both frequency and amplitude set to 25, for a heavy shake to happen. At the end of your customization it should look like this. Now if you want to get it really controlled, here we want to stop your character from being able to move in the duration of the cast. You can also do the following step with proxies. But only if you want to have one skill in your outfit. If you want to do multiple skills you will need to do it like me. Create a group for your entity. Add a command event with the cast time and the name of your skill. Do not invert. Now clone your entity and get it out of this group. Add the same event to it and invert. Set every type of speed to 1. Now you won't be able to move for the amount of the cast time. The last thing I will show you now is the transition of the transformation. Create a group for the transition. Add a command event and invert it when you're done with customization of your effects. Set the time of the command event to 0.5. Now go to your button event of the skill and add Pac_event transition to the command. Go to your skill group, add an extra model, make it invisible. If your skill lasts for 12 seconds like mine, you will need to add a command event with the skill name and 11.5 seconds of time. Do not invert. Next add a command and type Pac_event transition. Congratulations! You successfully learned how to do epic stuff in Pac. But there's way more to go. Please give a big thumbs up if this helped you. Do not hesitate to question me anything. I would be very thankful if you would subscribe to my channel and share this video. My goal is to reach many people with the things that I can do in this beautiful world of creativity. I hope to see you next time. Kiss. Says Ariza.